guys, and welcome to Petrol Ped, and welcome to the Silverstone Wing and Veloce, a dream track day. I've been invited here today by my insurance partner Lockton Performance. Basically, we've got the most insane collection of cars. The next group is just about to go out, and we've got dream passenger rides. A little bit later on in this video, I'm going to be going out in that McLaren F1 GTR that raced at Le Mans, and I'm going to be driven around Silverstone by Derek Bell. You can just see Derek putting his helmet on in there. But before we do that, if you've been watching the channel recently, you will know that I've had two BMW CSL Batmobiles on the channel. One, electrified by Moggy, Electric Classic Cars, a silver Batmobile homage, actually a CSI. A couple of weeks ago, I had a CSL, an original one, but the city pack without the wing. Well, today I'm going to experience the proper Batmobile in Jägermeister livery. I have a feeling that this is going to be very special, so let me get some cameras set up, let me put my helmet on, I'm going to get in that, and we're going to go around the Silverstone circuit. And then, stay tuned, because then, pinch me now, I'm going to go around the circuit in an F1 GTR. Wicked. Okay, so let me just have a quick walk around the Batmobile that we're going to go out in. Absolutely stunning, iconic Jägermeister livery, big wide flared arches, massive slick tyres, just an utter thing of beauty. And it has side exits straight through exhausts which sound amazing. That, my dear friends, that's what a Batmobile looks like. Okay guys, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hear me. Yeah. Hiya. Patrick, good to meet you, my friend.
How you doing?
Very good. So, we're in a proper Batmobile finally. Third time trying.
Proper Batmobile. Period race car.
What a thing.
No,
I love the fact it's still got the veneer wood and...
Well, that's when we rebuilt it. We wanted everything to be, even the shift light, the door trims.
It doesn't sound like the one I drove last week though. Is it straight through?
What?
Are the pipes straight through?
Yeah.
I love it.
3.5 litre.
Oh, 3.5 litre?
3.5, yeah. Started off like they all did as a 2.8 CS.
Here we go. think you will agree that Batmobile was very, very loud. Now it's time to jump into the McLaren F1. What a special car. So here she is, McLaren F1 GTR, just a dream car of mine ever since these road cars hit the road. I was at university at the time, and long before I did YouTube, and the technology and the performance, it was like some kind of spaceship. And then they started to be campaigned at Le Mans, and this car was actually driven by Derek Bell and his son at Le Mans. Just a stunning thing in the most iconic livery, Harris livery. There's Derek in the car, having a chat. Very nearly time, we'll strap ourselves in. As the two-seat F1 car goes past. What a thing though, seriously.
Cool? Okay.
Very cool.
I thought it fell down. But they don't fall down.
So what's it like when you get back in a car that you actually raced, and is it like meeting up with an old friend again?
Oh God, yes. Well, this one particularly, because I mean, I did 25 Le Mans in 26 years. So this one was the most memorable because I did it with my son Justin on Father's Day, and we came third.
Wow.
And we led the race all through the night for like 16 hours in the rain, which would never have happened in the dry.
No.
And we then had a little bit of problem with the transmission, which we knew would occur when it got dry, and it got dry for the last 4 hours, and we couldn't get into gears, so we finished third. But it was on Father's Day with my son, so
wow, how cool is that?
Made it very special. Yeah.
It's one of the, just to sit in a McLaren F1 is, I've never sat in one before, it's just an incredible thing.
I think we're off.
Here we go, people. Here we go. Doesn't get any better than this. I'm going to try and talk you through a lap here. I've got Derek Bell driving me in a McLaren F1 GTR that he raced at Le Mans. Just immense. Absolutely immense. What a view I've got from here. twitchy. What a thing. Oh my days. There you go. I've been doing YouTube for nearly 7 years. I'm not going to beat that. That was pretty special.
Let me just do that, sorry.
Not going to beat that. Oh, what a thing. Oh dear.
Yeah, it's quite, thank you. No, it's, unfortunately, it's such a Mickey Mouse part of the track. I've never driven on half of that in my life before.
Yeah.
I was on the Grand Prix track at the weekend, which is the whole place.
Yeah.
But it's still fun, but it's just a bit Mickey Mouse.
I guess does it take a while to get all the heat through the tyres and get all the grip?
Well, they're getting, I mean, it's funny, I've only done 3 laps at the most. I did 2 laps generally, and then 3 I did once.
Yeah.
But they just seem to just wipe out.
Yeah.
You could feel it wanting to just, I got that whiplash on that corner. Actually the only lap we really went through, wasn't it? Yeah. But you get that whiplash, and that sort of, it shows that the tyres are going away. Yeah. But you can't, that's life.
What an experience, though. And it's a great view here because I can see you heel and towing, and just it's a very privileged passenger ride. Thank you so much, Derek.
Thank you. It's amazing you noticed that, because nobody's ever really said they've noticed that.
Oh no, it's the first thing.
But
the gutting thing, I have my phone here and I'm wanting to video you.
But generally, of course, you never, as a rule, of course, your feet are hidden from the cameras. Yeah. Not because we want them to be, but they just are. No. And
well, watching a master do heel and towing, I need to go home and work harder.
It's so funny. My 23-year-old son, he's just, he did half a day at a test track in England, in America. Yeah. Because he should race. He's bloody good. But he's 23 now, and he's in the Flock Exchange working. Yeah. But nonetheless, he had. I mean, he's bloody good. I've seen him before. I wouldn't let him out otherwise. But and he was in this Porsche 924 Turbo Cup car, so American Turbo Cup car, and he was having a blast, But he hadn't ever done heeling and towing because his road car is sequential. Yeah. And although he drives a Jeep Wrangler that I have, but he doesn't drive it enough, and it's not exactly the right driving a Jeep Wrangler with heeling and towing. Yeah. Because the pedals are all wrong. Yeah. So he took him 3/4 of the day to get used to just going across and doing it, and eventually he got it right. But the trouble is he was missing so much out in the cornering because he was so busy trying to get that right,
Yeah, well, that was amazing. I'll just do, if I may, do the sad thing and do the old selfie. Amazing. Right, thank you.
Can I get a copy of that sometime?
Yeah. I'll send it to you.
I'll give you a card.
Yeah.
You have my, I'll give you a card before we go.
Yeah.
I'd like to, I mean, all these stuff I do, and I never get a picture. Not that I wanted of me.
It'll be on YouTube next week.
Oh, right. So, brilliant.
Yeah. Wonderful. That's what I do now. Lovely to meet you. I'll see you at Festival Speed. Revival.
Revival, you will.
I shall be there at the driver's ball. I'll come and say hello.
Okay, please do. Yes. You might have to wear your helmet so I recognise you.
Where do I even begin with that one? That's what automotive dreams are made of. For me, the McLaren F1 is the most iconic car ever made. If anyone says, what car would you like to drive? It's always first, I'd love to drive a McLaren F1. They're just worth so much money now. Rogo McLaren F1s are, 8, 9, 10 million and above, depending on the provenance. To get to go in a GTR that raced at Le Mans, talking to the guys that look after that car, depends on what someone's prepared to pay, but you're probably looking at £30 million worth of car there. And I've just been round Silverstone with Derek Bell driving it, giving it the full beans. I mean, we got some lovely bits of understeer, very twitchy car, but what an experience. Massive thank you to Lockton Performance. I'll put their details below. It's just a privilege to be working with those guys. And I hope you enjoyed that. I mean, I've got still one more ride left, but honestly, I just want to enjoy that one and not worry about cameras rolling and all that kind of stuff. What a day. What a very special day. And to be here at Silverstone, just incredible.